Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Citra Lestari from class 10-3.
My name is Riana Kanimana from Pentre.
Here my friend and I will tell the story of the legend of Ande Andelimo. A long time ago, there were two large kingdoms in the East Java region named the Kingdom of Jawala and the Kingdom of Kediri. The Kingdom of Ajakala was led by Raja Jayanagara and the Kingdom of Kediri was led by King Jayarana. To unite the two countries and avoid war, the two kingdoms established a marriage bond between Panji Asmarabangun, son of the King of Jenggala, and Dewi Sekartaji, the daughter of the King of Kediri. One day, the Jenggala kingdom was attacked by an enemy. During the battle, Dewi Sekartaji fled from the place. She disguising herself as a village girl and lived with a widow with 3 daughters, named Kelenting Abang, Kelenting Ijo, and Kelenting Biru. Dewi Sekartaji was adopted as a child of the family and given the name Kelenting Kuning. But Kelenting Kuning was not treated well. Every day she was told to do housework such as washing, cooking, and cleaning the house. Her three sisters were very lazy and they easily just told her to do their chores. Kelenting Kuning, wash my clothes, wash my scarf too. Okay, sister, ha 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 ha. Eventually, the Jenggala kingdom was saved. Panji Asmarabangun had success in defeating his enemy who attacked him. But he was sad because Dewi Sekartaji had left the place. He was determined to look for her. He told the world to find the whereabouts of Dewi Sekartaji. After a while, a bodyguard reported that he had met a girl who looked like Dewi Sekartaji in a village. Panji Asmarabangun went to Dadapan village. This village was located next to the village where Kelenting Kuning lived. He lived in Mbok Randa's house. Become Mbok Randa adopted and disguised himself as Ande Andelumut who was looking for a wife. News about Ande Andelumut looking for a wife spread around town and Kelenting Abang, Kelenting Ijo, and Kelenting Biru dresses as beautifully as they could to propose to Ande Andelumut. They didn't forget to wear good clothes. Hi Kelenting Kuning, you don't have to come with us, just stay at home. To go to the river and wash all our dirty clothes, commanded Kelenting Biru. They departed and Kelenting Kuning went to the river to wash the dirty clothes right away.
Suddenly, a crane came and gave her a whip. Go and propose to Ande Andelumut, so you can meet Panji Asmarabangun and bring this whip, said the crane. Kelenting Kuning then rushed to the Dadapan village. Meanwhile, her mother and three adopted sisters arrived at the riverside. They were confused. None of the boats were visible, and there were no bridges. So how could they cross the river? The river was vast, deep, and swift. Suddenly, a giant crab named Yuyu Kangkang appeared. The crab offered to cross the river on the condition they had to kiss the crab. They agreed to that condition. One by one, they climbed into Yuyu Kangkang's back to cross the river. Moments later, Kelenting Kuning arrived at the riverside. She also met Yuyu Kangkang. Yuyu Kangkang offered to help her cross the river with the same condition, that she must kiss him. Kelenting Kuning rejected the requirement and forced Yuyu Kangkang to help her. Without his conditions met, Yuyu Kangkang did not want to help Kelenting Kuning. Kelenting Kuning lost her patience. She pulled out the whip from the crane and struck the river. Immediately, the river water receded. Yuyu Kangkang was scared. Finally, he agreed to help Kelenting Kuning cross the river. Kelenting Kuning immediately went up into Yuyu Kangkang's back and got the other side of the river. Her mother and three stepsisters arrived first at Mbok Randa's house. One by one, Kelenting Abang, Kelenting Ijo, and Kelenting Biru showed their beauty to Ande-Ande Lumut. However, none of them was chosen because they had kissed Yuyu Kangkang. A few moments later, Kelenting Kuning arrived at Mbok Randa's house. Ande-Ande Lumut chose Kelenting Kuning as his wife because he knew that Kelenting Kuning was Dewi Sekartaji. And she was the only woman who hadn't kissed Yuyu Kangkang.
Ande Lumut revealed his disguise and he told everyone that he was Panji Asmarabangun. Finally, Panji Asmarabangun and Dewi Sekartaji were reunited, and they invited Mbok Randa to stay in the place as a thank you. In the end, they lived happily ever after.